My name is Carol Adams with Carol Adams Creations, and I'm so excited to be here. So I have designed, it's 10 sheets. This, really 9 sheets. This one is just kind of a, what do you call those? A template. Okay, I'll figure that one out. It's a guide to how I designed some of the cards that I was thinking about doing. Now, I tried to make it easy for you so that, like on this one, you don't have to cut out each one of these squares. It is already done for you. So all you have to do is decide which little sentiment you might want, and you can put it right there on the card. So then that way it kind of gives you a, you know, a 3D effect without having to do just a whole lot. And like this one, I went ahead, and you may be kind of hard to see, but I went ahead and did a blue border around this one and this one so that you didn't have to do an extra piece of cardstock. So I tried to make it easy for you. So we shall see. So let's get started. All right. So I have some distress ink, some faded jean, and some wild honey. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not. We shall see. These cards that I designed, you can do do them however you want to, but I designed them as a 5x7, and so I am just going to be using just white cardstock to make my cards, and you can use any, you know, any kind of cardstock that you wanted. If you wanted it to be yellow and blue, you could do that too. So I'm going to get started on my first one. And I am just going to get this cut out, which I've already cut it wrong. I left my paper trimmer downstairs, so this is kind of a, and I'm just cut that off. I'm just not doing very well. I got distracted. I got a text message that one of our elderly church members passed away, so I got a little distracted by that. So there we go. We're going to just trim this, and I'm just going to use my scissors. Like I said, I left my paper trimmer downstairs, and I just love these colors of yellow and blue. I just think they're so pretty. So we have this, and I am going to actually, for my design that I did, let me just kind of get that one out if I can find it again. And I have a bunch of extra pages that you can use. And so right now, I am doing this one right here. And like I said, you could do it however you wanted. And I was going to have all of these things cut out before, but I didn't. I did this as a circle, but since the way I cut it out, I'll try to redo this so that you have enough room to do the circle. So we have the lemonade, and it says, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And so, like I said, this is just a quick and easy card. It's not going to take much at all because I've already done all the work for you. So I'm just going to, there we go. Oops. Try to get that in line right there. And you could definitely use some of the ink. I just didn't think about it until just right now. And we'll put that right there. And then I have my When Life Gives You Lemons, Make Lemonade. And I am going to use one of my papers, I think. If I can find the one I'm looking for. This one right here. So like I said, you've got a lot of things that you can use. I'm going to use that one. I think that would be really cute. Cut this off. There we go. I think I am going to distress this one just a little bit. So I'm going to put this right here, and this is just going to go. I think I'm going to make it a little smaller, actually. Let me do that. I really liked it in a circle, so you know, when you're designing something, it's like, okay, that looks good, and then you get it printed out, and you're like, well, that's not going to work, and that's not going to work. So I will fix it for everybody. Oops, this is going on to here. And that's going right there. And my lemonade, which I think I'm going to do a little bit of this yellow. And I'm going to use some pop-up dots because I want this to pop up. These are the tiniest, tiny. Can you see those? I'm like, you have to use 14 to get it to work. Oh my gosh, I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. And then it's always the hardest part is to get that paper off. This printable would also, if you're a scrapbooker or an art journal, junk journal, memory journal, whatever journal you do, this would look real cute in, you know, in a journal as well. You don't have to make cards. I think sending cards is maybe not for the older people, but I think for the younger people, it is a dying art. I mean, kids just don't send cards. I don't even know that my kids know where the post office is. So I'm just going to set that right there. And voila! Our first one is done. Okay. And this is just going to go on just like that. My thoughts are going. And I'm just going to do this get well soon. And hopefully both of these get well soons and the you are amazing should fit in this little slot. I'm going to just double check on this and make sure. Ah, that's perfect. This is an easy card. Sure, that one fits too. Yep, that one fits as well. It's a little bit smaller, but you could always add, you know, some of the other color to it if you wanted. So that's there. So what I think I'm going to do, I pulled me out some ribbon. I have this check, and I think I'm going to just add that right there underneath it. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. So let's just cut this off. And we're going to right there. Okay. And I'm just going to use my glue. I think it got all the way to the end, so maybe I can pick that up. Oh, I did. All right, let's see if I can get this on here straight. There we go. Whoops. A little crooked at the end. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can kind of fix that a little bit. I think there's kind of some wire in the ribbon, so it... All right, so now I'm just going to find some lemons, whichever one I want, and I'm just going to cut those out. Just fussy cut them out. There's all kinds of lemons here, the bowl of lemons, a lemonade stand, just all kinds here that you can use to cut out and make your cards. Or like I said, whatever you're using this for. Also, I have given you a lot of other sentiments, and I know I should stop talking and keep going with these cards, but you know, well, where did they go? This one has all kinds of, and I don't know why these are not blue. I think I ran out of blue ink at that point in time, but I'll make sure those are blue as well. I'm almost positive they were supposed to be. And then I was printing them and noticed that I was running out of my big black ink, and I was like, oh, great. And then I didn't have a refill. Okay. I am going to just put that right there. That just looks so cute. I love it. I'm going to try some of these dots again. Wonder if I can, whoops, I want it to go this way. I'm just going to lay that right there. And I mean, how quick and easy is that? This is so cute. You could add a little, you know, if you had some little yellow ribbon, I mean, you could even add a bow up here if you wanted. Just kind of adds a little bit of class. So it got 2 done. So now let's get to our third one, which is this one right here. Let me get this cut out. I'll apologize if I'm a little off camera there. Okay, I didn't get this one done. I'm just going to use scissors for this one. I just love the soft blue of this card. I think it is so pretty. Okay, so this card is going to go this way, and then this is going to go here. Yep, just like that. And you can cut you out some lemons to go on there. Let's see, what else do I have? I have good luck. I have best wishes. Congratulations. I have this lemonade stand. All right, so I'm just going to add that right there. I think that'll work. I'm just going to do a little bit of this yellow here, around here. It's kind of the wrong color, but it's the only yellow I had. I think I'm going to do the blue on this one so that everything will be right. I tried to make it to where y'all wouldn't have to, you wouldn't have to do much. I was trying to do everything for you. So this one is long ways. I'm just going to put that about like that. I'll make sure that this one is longer. I like this one, but I want this piece to go, you know, from one end to the other. Hold on a moment. I think I have something. No, I already used it. Never mind. Thought I had it figured out. You had some rhinestones or something like that. So sorry. That would look really pretty with this as well. You know, do you a little cluster of a couple of those pearl dots or whatever they are. All right, so I'm going to add, probably should just do vintage photo or my gathered twig, but the yellow's out, so I'm just going to use it. I'm going to add some more of my crazy pop-up dots. All right. Ah! Come on, stop sticking to me. I'm just going to put that right there. I'm just going to do, I think, well, I'm just going to leave it blank, and then that way it can be used for whatever anyone wanted. I think these are just so, so cute. You move that out of the way. So there you have it. This would look good if you did the, you know, like the distress ink or something all the way around it. And in fact, I think I'll just do that while I'm just sitting here. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any kind of craft or anything that y'all would like for me to demonstrate or do, just, you know, send me a message or just put it in the comments and let me know, because I'd be glad. There we go. I'd be glad to do what you would want me to do. And I just thought this was different from anything that I had done before.